Hey everybody, this is Paul Beyer, and you are watching The Paul Project, Thursday, June 23rd. I got to tell you, this has been a big week for me. The news coming out on Monday that I published, obviously, and released with my video of that my weigh-in just was off the charts. Broke the 100-pound barrier of loss. Now at 104, down from 546 to 442. 446 to 442. 546 to 442. Just I keep thinking those numbers don't even make sense, but they are true, and that's all since the beginning of the year. So I'm just thrilled. And today I got some more fantastic news. Obviously, all the workouts and everything, that's been going the same. The old 45 week, as I'm calling it, 45 laps plus one, because I've been doing technically 34 swimming and 12 with my walking, so 46 total. But I'm calling it Colt 45 week just because I like the name. But the good news today was that I received back my blood work. And for those out there who, have had a blood test done, from time to time, I've been having it done pretty much quarterly. And the first time I had it done was a little over a year ago in May of 2015. Now, there's a lot of numbers when you look at a blood test, and I was going to show you the actual puncture on Monday, but I decided to save you a little bit there and just come and give you the results today. And I got to tell you, this is some amazing stuff to be able to transform one's blood work like I have. My doctor was thrilled. So hey, let's just go ahead and get to the info. I picked out just a few of the key numbers, ones that would pretty much make sense for everyone. There's a bunch of them, like potassium. I mean, I don't think you care about that. But here's the bottom gist. When I tested a year ago and a year and a month ago, basically 13 months ago, I had 7 factors that were skewed in either low or high. So you're not doing too good, Paul. Got to get these fixed. A few of those were glucose, which is basically what your blood sugar level is at going into from a fast, because you fast before you get a blood work done, and that includes obviously some other things like triglycerides, cholesterol, HDL, LDL, and then the ratio of that, and vitamin D. Now, vitamin D for me, well, you'll see, was just ridiculously bad, but glucose going into it. Now, back 13 months ago, I had a resting glucose of 114. Now, that's right on that, pre-diabetic, potentially, got to get this fixed type scenario. The range, typical normal range, is between 70 and 99. Well, my glucose came back at 90. Absolutely, pretty much smack dab in the middle. Again, just fantastic. And obviously that goes a long way to how I'm eating and so forth. But also that my body is working those foods and digesting them and getting the nutrients it needs, but it's also not keeping a lot of sugar around to create fat. Triglycerides. Now, again, I couldn't tell you what a triglyceride is, but I'll throw it out there today because it goes and factors into your cholesterol levels and stuff. When I tested 13 months ago, 139. Today, 81. Now, the normal range is 40 to 149. So you can see, hey, again, right in the middle. Looking really, really good. Big, huge difference there. Cholesterol, big one. We all talk about that. 194 13 months ago. 194. Today, 114. Normal zone on that is less than 199 you want to be. Okay, now 194 I was approaching, not good. But to have it at 114, boy, that's just huge. So very excited about that. HDL. Now, this is the good cholesterol, and for someone like myself, this is genetics. I've had routinely a bad good cholesterol number. When I did this 13 months ago, it was 29, and you want it to be greater than 40. And when I tested this time, it was 23. I can't tell you why, can't tell you this. My doctor said he wrote it off as it's genetics, don't worry about it, because everything else is just so freaking ridiculously good. LDL, which is the bad cholesterol. Well, that was at 137 13 months ago. Today, 75. So you can see huge difference. And the range you want to be is less than 129. Now the ratio, this is a significant difference here. 6.69 was what it was at 13 months ago. 4.96 today. Anything between 0 and 4.97 is typically good. And so I'm in the ballpark, just barely, but I'm in the ballpark. Vitamin D. Now, this we didn't test until September of last year, but I think it's important to bring up because it was so bad. I actually had a vitamin D level of 6. Yeah, you heard me correct, 6. And they were like, whoa, we got to do something about this. Been taking vitamins as part of my daily routine. Vitamin D. Got a Costco. Great place to shop for this type of stuff. And I have, in less than a year, really gotten that number going in the right direction. And so right now it's at 41. 41. That's, boy, huge considering how bad it was. I was like, what's 0 on vitamin D? Is that like, dirt nap type stuff? Well, don't know. But I can at least say I'm at 41 now. The range is 30 to 80. So again, I'm in the good range. Everything's normal. I only had one number that was in the, what's going on here, low, high type scenario, and that was my good cholesterol, which I already addressed. And so really, when you look at the whole report, and there's, at least 30, 40 different, factors that are measured in this blood work, all of them were fantastic. All of them tested normal. And that's just, considering how bad it was for me, amazing that we've been able to turn it around in a year. And really, since the beginning of the year. So, great news today. And the only other thing I really wanted to focus on and talk about today in this episode is let you know about what's happening to my hair. Paul, why are you talking about your hair right now? Well, you probably noticed I wear hats a lot. I am getting older. I know. It happens to all of us. But what's really strange is because all the time I spend at the pool, my hair, and I hope you can see this, I think you can basically see it right at the top. My hair is turning green. You might be able to see it a little bit with that white background in the 12. Blondish green at the top. And you can see that. It's not just a reflection of the light. Yes, it's bleaching. And I go to a pool that's a saline pool. It's not chlorine, fully chlorine. It's like the good part. It's like a saltwater pool, basically. And my hair, I don't know. It's going bad. We got to do something about it. Now, girls out there, I would love to hear from you about hair products that might be able to save me and my hair. Because it is supposed to be dark brown and it's be going somewhere else. So I did buy this on Amazon, Swimmers conditioner, and it was recommended, and it was working for the first little bit, but then it's kind of not been able to get the crap out. And it's, I think you know what I'm talking about. It's like that hard water type scenario where my hair is almost like a finish to it, and I wash it every day at the pool. The conditioner I use every few days, and it's not getting any better. So I need some advice here. I'm shouting out to the ladies, because guys, we got no clue about this, but the ladies, you might know. So give me some ideas. What should I be doing? Otherwise, you're going to see a blonde Paul very soon, or within the next, let's just say 6 months. I don't know. Whew, well, that's it. Not much to share. You know my weight. You know how things are going. It's going fantastic. I got my my big pre-bariatric appointment down at University of Washington's weight loss clinic with Dr. Kandawal on June 30th. So really, just 7 days away. Mom's coming up. Yeah, Patricia Beyer is going to be in the house starting Saturday, and she needs to be there for this appointment because of the person that would take care of me. But hey, we'll talk about all that a little later. But hey, it's happening, folks. Tons of good stuff this week, and we just got to keep the momentum rolling. I am doing just that with Colt 45 week, and I've been walking actually longer than I expected to each of the past few nights. Actually went over 2.45 miles yesterday, but over 2 miles the last few days. And this is just my after dinner walk. Not something I really thought about. Just like, hey, throw on the headphones and go out and kind of walk and see what happens, and hopefully I don't hurt. And I did have a little back pain actually today in the pool, but I was able to get through it. It's I'm a little tender, let's just say, and it's pouring rain out, so I might not get that walk in today, but that's okay. That's okay. Need to take those days off and let my body rest and fix itself, because can't have that nerve get triggered. I've talked about that at length. So anyways, that's the show. I hope you enjoy it. Again, follow me on Twitter at pbizzle, personal account, and that's PBIZZEL. You can also follow the Paul Project, #1. You'll see down here in this ballpark, the actual addresses, those handles, profile handles. Obviously on Facebook, the Paul Project. Like the page, please. Give me some feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Questions you might have about whatever's going on. The YouTube page obviously is up as well for the Paul Project, and check out all the videos there if you're not on Facebook. And then lastly, again, I've mentioned this before, MyFitnessPal. I've had a few people reach out to me there just recently and talk about the diet, the food I'm eating. If you want to follow the nuts and bolts of what's going on with this, that's where you're going to find it. You're going to see the daily routine of workouts, what I'm actually doing, other than what I talk about here with you. You're going to see the food I eat at each meal, the actual caloric intake and all that type of stuff. And I think it's for those people that are really trying to see how this could help them. That's one of the best places you're going to find, but also have some interaction capabilities with me. Again, I'm listed on MyFitnessPal as pbizzle, PBIZZEL. If you can't find me, let me know your handle and I'll find you. Very simple. And then, lastly here, folks, I just, again, want to thank everyone in there for their support. And there's a lot of you out there, and I'm just going to keep, again, day to day. This is a daily grind for me. Getting whole, as I say, that's my mantra, getting whole one day at a time. And for you that don't know, the logo where you see me as this black and white caricature, that actually is slowly being filled back in with a color Paul Beyer, because hopefully I can get back to the person I want to be and should be. So we'll leave it at that. All right. Well, hey, enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be talking to you Saturday. We'll plan something special for you. And hey, maybe the Mariners get back on the winning track. That'd be kind of nice. I don't know. We'll see. Might be kind of tough. But hey, they're playing the Cardinals back here in Seattle. Whew, we'll find out. Have a good one. And thank you again for watching. This is Paul Beyer and the Paul Project. Peace.